everyone. Welcome, or welcome back to my channel. I'm Rynsey. This is Sheeba, and thank you for finding this video today. We're going to be eating delicious snacks from trytreats.com. I have a couple little treats for Sheeba today too, so make sure you stick around. We're gonna feed Sheeba little treats throughout the video. We're gonna eat some treats throughout the video, and let's just go ahead and get started, see how this goes. And make sure you check out the link in my description at some point because you can save 15% on your own box of worldwide treats from trytreats.com. Thank you, Treats, for sponsoring this video. A little bit more on them later. So you open up your box, and first you get a postcard from the country it's from, and today's country is South Korea. So all of these treats are South Korean treats. You get a little fact card about the country. You get a recipe for a meal from that country. And then you get a little giveaway card. And then on the back of that card, it tells you a little bit about all of the treats. And I'm going to go ahead and apologize now. If I butcher any of the names in this, I'm really sorry. I don't intend to. So let's get started. Let's pick a good treat first. Alright, so this is our first treat. Sorry if I'm butchering the name, but it's called Chic Choc by Lot, L-O-T-T-E. And it looks like this is looks like it would be a cookie based on what's on the package. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it's a single wrap. This looks like a chocolate chip cookie, but we're going to give it a try because I love chocolate chip cookies. Not bad. It tastes like a chocolate chip cookie. It's kind of soft, but has some firmness to it. It's kind of like a combination of the Chips Ahoy blue package and the Chips Ahoy red package. I mean, it's really good. It tastes like a chocolate chip cookie. It's kind of cool that it's a individually wrapped package. It's kind of interesting. That wasn't bad. I recommend it. Who doesn't love a chocolate chip cookie? Let's move on. Okay. Up next, this is a butter coconut biscuit, again by the company Lot, L-O-T-T-E, Latte, Lot. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but this is a butter coconut biscuit, and I really like coconut, so I can't wait to give this a try. I'm trying to open these as quietly as I can, but some of these packages are a little tough. Okay, so these are just, they're thin. So it's more like a style of a cracker. Sweet biscuit. Okay, let's give this a shot. That's actually really good. It's a subtle flavor. I very, very lightly taste the coconut. It kind of tastes like an animal cracker. It's not bad. I'm gonna try one more of those. I'm probably gonna gain a couple pounds after this video. That's not bad. If you can see, it has a, I don't know if this picks up on the camera, but there's like a glaze, a very slight glaze on top of it. And that's where the coconut flavor is. I'm gonna eat this one flavored down on my tongue. Not bad. biscuits since 1979. I recommend them. I can't get Sheeba out from under the bed. She was a little freaked out last night because people were setting off fireworks, I guess, for Memorial Day. I'm going to try to get her by the end of the video, though. I'm actually really excited to try this one, Choco Boy. These are called Choco Boy, and it's by a company called Orion. Choco Boy, Choco Boy. Okay. Let's see, how do we open this? I think you just rip it. Oh, I see, it's like this. Oh, cool. So it's in a box, and then it's also in a bag. Alright. Choco Boy by Orion, and this has little mushrooms all over it, and I think it's a chocolate mushroom with like a biscuity or like a cookie stem. It says Choco Boys are crunchy chocolate tipped biscuits in the form of a mushroom. So let's open these up. And see how they taste. I finally got this open, and that was tough. So they're like a little mushroom. Okay, this is my favorite one so far. It's like a little mushroom cap made of chocolate, a little cookie biscuit. The chocolate is like soft, like you bite it and like you can feel it like you're biting it, but it has a soft flavor and a soft feel to it, and I really like it. Alright, let's try one more. I could probably eat this whole bag right now, but I have to save some of these treats for Mrs. Rynsey too. Choco Boy, you're my favorite so far. Okay, so up next is Toasted Seaweed by a company called Sam Juga Jim, and I hope I pronounced that right again. So this is Toasted Seaweed, and I've had Toasted Seaweed before, and I remember not being that big of a fan. So we'll see how I like this one. Now this package is going to be loud, so I may be editing out the opening. It smells like the ocean. So it smells like seaweed. Let's see. Yeah, so this is very similar, if not the same stuff I've had before. And it's these. It's these flat wafers of seaweed. If you can see that. Okay. So let's give it a try. I remember not being a fan of this, but let's give it a try. It says roasted seaweed. It's traditional Korean snack made from seaweed, seasoned and toasted to perfection. It's crunchy in texture and savory in taste. It is crunchy, but it's so thin that there's barely a crunch. It tastes like dried lettuce that was soaked in seawater. It's not bad, but I definitely wouldn't want to sit down and relax and munch on some seaweed. I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely not my favorite. I don't think it's terrible, but it's not going to be my favorite out of this box. I'm going to eat one more for the content. I'm going to fold it up so it's a little bit thicker. see how that sounds. It breaks apart very easily. It's kind of greasy too. It's not bad. It's definitely savory. I'll be honest, it's kind of growing on me a little bit. But I don't think I'd be going to the store and buying this one. Interesting to try though. The aftertaste of seaweed, it's sticking with me. It's not really going away. Oh well, let's get into our next snack. Okay, up next is called Choco Pie, and Happy Moments Choco Pie, again by Lot. And this one looks pretty cut and dry. I think it's going to taste pretty good. And the description reads, Choco Pies are biscuits layered with chocolate and marshmallow. The chocolate coating of Choco Pies surrounds the inner layer of marshmallow! Exclamation point. Fun tip, some people prefer to freeze the Choco Pie before eating it. Well, I don't have time to freeze this, but that actually sounds like it would be pretty tasty. Alright, let's open this puppy up. Okay, smells like chocolate. It's soft. It's like one of those, moon pies you can get in America, but a much smaller, appropriately portioned size. Not bad. It tastes very similar to a moon pie. It's soft, it's chewy. I'm trying not to drop any chocolate because Sheeba's in the room with me. It gets stuck in your teeth really easily. Alright. It's good though. Sorry about the noise. That's actually pretty good. I would eat that again. 100%. I would eat that again. Now I'm scared to show my teeth, because I'm sure there's food all up in my teeth. Anyway, that was really tasty. I bet that would be better frozen, honestly. I think it would have more of a, I don't know, I think you'd be able to savor it a little bit more. It would last a little bit longer. And I feel like it wouldn't be so easy. That is stuck in every one of my teeth. That is still stuck in every one of my teeth. But it was delicious, so it's worth it. Let's move on to our next treat. Alrighty, this one's called the Margaret Cookie. The Margaret Cookie, and again, it's by the company Lotte, L-O-T-T-E. And the little description of the Margaret Cookie reads, Margaret Cookie by Lotte is a cookie with French butter and peanut filling. Packed with nutrients, including vitamin B, iron, and fiber, these soft and sweet biscuits are a treat for the whole family. Alright, let's open this up and give it a shot. I love peanut butter candy and peanut butter things, so this should be pretty good. Let me pick that up. Okay. Alright, there's two of them in here. I'm going to save one for Mrs. Rynsey. Oy. This is very brittle. It is breaking apart like instantly. I'm going to have the vacuum. Oh my gosh. If I could get it out of here, I'd show you. Okay, so it's like a wafer. It's very crumbly. This is going to be a one-biter. That little crumb was pretty good though. And it's definitely has like toasted marks on top. Smells faintly like peanut butter. Alright, let's get into this. was really good. That was really good. You can tell that it's a butter cookie, but the crumbly texture was just, it made it really work. It almost made it like it was a gourmet treat, like the way it fell apart and the way it broke apart when you put it in your mouth. It seemed like something that would be on top of a fancy dessert at a fancy restaurant, if that makes sense. It was really good. I want to eat the other one, but I promised Mrs. Rynsey I'd save her some. That was really good. I might have to look up these Margaret cookies, that buttercream, that French butter and peanut. I didn't really, it says peanut filling. There wasn't a filling on that. Definitely tasted a little bit like peanut, but I wouldn't label that as a peanut treat. Nonetheless, it was really, really good. I'm actually really excited for this one because I love custard pastries. And this is called Best Choice Custard Cream Cake. Custard cake, again, by lot. And on the back, it's allergen warning, contains egg, wheat, gluten, soy, and milk. So if you have any kind of allergy, you probably shouldn't eat this. But I'm really excited to try this one. It's very soft in the package. It's clearly a cake product. And from the looks of it, it's filled with custard. Okay, yeah. Take this out. Alright, so we have one that I can eat in a couple bites now. So this is it. You know, it's just a little hockey puck of a custard cake. Alright, let's break it apart first. Let me get that crumbs that don't fall. Alright, we're gonna break it apart. I was not expecting that to be egg yolk yellow. Like that smells great, but that looks like a hard-boiled egg's yolk smushed inside of this piece of cake. That's a bit of an unappetizing color, I'm not gonna lie. Let's read the description. Custard cake is a moist and fluffy cake with delicious custard cream filling that melts in your mouth. The texture of the cake is moist and satisfyingly fluffy with silky smooth taste. Let's do it. I mean, it's really good. That custard, while it doesn't look like you would call it silky smooth, it was very soft when it got onto your tongue. This is really good. This is at the top of my list so far. This literally melts in your mouth. This custard cake is really delicious. Very good. Yeah, this is at the top of my list. I really enjoyed that. They actually sent me 2 of these, and I'm going to give it to Mrs. Rynsey, but I don't want to. So we have 3 more to go, and these 3 I'm probably the most curious about how they're going to taste. And our first one is right here. Comes in a bag, and this is called Strawberry Corn Puffs by Cosmos. Strawberry Corn Puffs by Cosmos. I love the art on some of these packages. I really do. It's kind of cool seeing like the packaging from other cultures and learning about it. It's just really cool how things are marketed where I'm from, the United States versus other countries. I'm really, really liking these treats. I might sign up for these Try Treats boxes. Seriously. If you think it's something you might try, or if you needed to give somebody a gift, this is a great birthday gift. Use the link in my description and use code Rynsey ASMR because it'll save you 15% off on your first box. That's a really good deal. And they're already, my stomach is growling, I'm ready to eat these, but they're already at a very good deal. 2 box options. This was the one that comes with 10 treats. There's also one, I believe, that comes with 5 treats. But there's a treat box for everybody. check them out with my link in the description. Again, Rynsey ASMR is the code to use to save yourself some money. But I'm dying to try these strawberry corn puffs. Let's get into it. I gotta say, these Korean treats are packaged, for the most part, very well. Alright, so, here's the strawberry corn puff on the package, and here's the actual color. It is what it is. I do the same thing on my thumbnails for YouTube videos. Alright, bon appetit. So, it's the flavor is great. It tastes like a strawberry cereal. Have you ever had the Special K with red berries? There's like dried slices of strawberry in it. It tastes kind of like that. The texture. Once you bite into it, the texture is like a cheese puff, like a cheese curl. But it has more firmness to it because there's a sugary coating on the outside. Let me bite one halfway. Yeah, it looks just like the outside. The outside has a little bit of a thickness to it because it's literally coated in sugar. Kind of like a puffy cereal would be coated in sugar. I'm gonna have one more of these. They're good. They're very sweet. Very sweet. They don't last very long in your mouth. And one more. They're good. Not my favorite of this bunch. I wouldn't not eat them if they were given to me, but I probably wouldn't go and buy them. That's not that bad. That one isn't that bad. It's just very sweet, and there is sugar all over my fingers now. Excuse me, please. Okay, up next is right here, and this is called Cereal Oat by Lot. And the description, you can look at the box here. It looks like a cookie filled with chocolate. And the description reads, Cereal Oat by Lot are chocolate snack cereals with a great mix of roasted oats and luscious chocolate. It contains healthy, calcium-fortified oats, and it is conveniently bite-sized. Alright. Real quick, something I've noticed about every single one of these. This is right side up, right? Yeah, so this is right side up. And then if you flip the box over, it's upside down. In America, if you flip it over like this is flipped around. It's really throwing me off on all of these. I always think I have them upside down. Not that that's a big deal at all. It's just kind of a unique little cultural thing, I guess. Just different parts of the world do things differently. But let's see, how does this open? Another tissue box. And there's a bag inside the box again, which is good. We'll put that there. Oh, my stomach is growling. These smell really good. They don't have mint in them, but almost. They have like a very slight minty scent to them, but I don't think there's mint in these. No mint. They're good though. It definitely tastes like a cereal with chocolate inside. Sorry. Yeah, it tastes like a cereal with chocolate inside. Very very, very, very lightly sugary coating. Not bad. This is pretty good. Not bad at all. I put this in the middle of the pack. My stomach is going crazy. I put this in the middle of the pack here. Not too shabby. Again, I'm not trying to eat a month's worth of snacks in one sitting. That's the good thing about this box. The 10 treat box, it will last you a long time. And it's cool. I might even, honestly, my nephew's birthday is coming up and he's 6 years old. I think this would be a really cool way to teach him about the world and like other cultures. I think this is awesome. I might get my nephew a subscription to this for his birthday. What do you think? Do you think that's a good gift for a 6-year-old? He's a picky eater, but he eats anything that's candy. So I think that's a good idea. We'll see what happens. I'm running out of room on my little table here, but that's okay because we have one more left. And this is the one I'm the most skeptical about. And they saved it for last on this list for a reason, I guess. I'm pretty skeptical about this one. Alright, try treats, you haven't done me wrong yet. The seaweed was meh for me, but it still wasn't bad. This is called Pshuu, P-P-U-S-H-U. And that word is twice, so Pshuu. And the company is O-T-T-O-G-I. Atoji. Again, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing these names. But let me read you the description of this, because you're going to see why I'm skeptical. Pshuu by Otoji is a crispy and rich noodle snack topped with chicken-flavored powder. This ramen was made to be enjoyed raw, just as you've seen in Squid Game. So, this is hard, and it feels like a package of ramen noodles, but I'm not going to be cooking this. I'm going to be eating it raw. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this because I have eaten raw ramen before when I was a kid and was not a fan. But this packaging is pretty loud. I might have to mute out the me opening it. Oh, maybe not. There's a little tear tapping. Okay, so Okay, so here's what just came out of this. It's literally just a hard ramen noodle. The description says that there's chicken flavor on top, but it doesn't come with chicken flavor on top. It just comes with a packet of seasoning, like when you make ramen noodles and you put it in the water. Alright. I don't really know. This is going to make a huge mess. And I'm just going to do the corner of it here. Okay. Here goes nothing. I don't think this is going to be good. Bon appetit. I need to try this again, not because I like it. I need to try and get a description for you. I was not the biggest fan of that. Okay. Okay, so it tastes like raw, hard ramen. Go to the store and buy a package of ramen and bite into it. That's what it tastes like. I will say, it's a little bit easier to bite than like hard ramen you get in America. The flavor is why I was making that face. It's very intense when it first hits your tongue, and it doesn't hit you the second it touches your mouth. It takes like a second. Wasn't bad. Didn't taste like chicken. It just tasted like some sort of seasoning, like a mild, almost sweet seasoning. It wasn't bad. I think this one was probably my least favorite of this box, but I'm probably going to eat the rest of this anyway. I'm going to share it with Mrs. Rynsey and see what she thinks. Mrs. Rynsey actually eats raw noodles sometimes. I see her crunching on them, so she might actually really like this. I think I'm going to give this one to her. Alright everybody, that's going to bring us to an end to this video. Trytreats.com. Check out the link in my description and use my code Rynsey ASMR and you'll save 15% on your first order. This is a really cool gift, guys. You know, if you want to try snacks from around the world, if you have a loved one or a young nephew like me, this is a really cool way. It comes with information about other countries in the world. It's just something cool that they could try every month. Check them out. You won't be disappointed. I know I didn't like the ramen, but you might check it out. Oh, I didn't mention that you get a different country every single month. So every month you get treats from a new country. That's really cool. Sheeba ran away. I can't get her from underneath the bed for this video. Why don't we try to go underneath the bed with her?
Oh, baby, you're so scared. Here, babe, you want a treat? You want the treat, baby? No treats? Oh. Sorry, guys, she's still pretty freaked out from the fireworks last night. And there's probably going to be more fireworks tonight. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I tried with Sheeba. I tried. By the way, there's a link for her Amazon wishlist in my description. You can buy her some treats. Thanks, everyone.